Hello and welcome to Deep Stretch and Heart Opening with me. So greetings from my heart to yours. I've got William with me again just for a few minutes just to start with. Here he is. He's looking good. There he is. He's so fine. Hello, Luann. I see you. Thank you for joining. As long as he doesn't get the tripod, we're good. So thank you for coming and joining again, communing together in practice and in spirit and in heart. So I miss seeing you in the studio, but it is so nice that we can become a little bit more flexible with our timing and also to reach out for those who can't always get to the studio. So I'm excited that in many ways we can branch out just a little bit more. So let us begin standing open-hearted and open-footed, open-palmed, our hands, our hastas up and open. And let's begin in Tadasana, or mountain pose, where we just feel the pose of the mountain. Strong, solid, but evolving. Just making changes over time, adapting and adjusting to those changes in our world and in our bodies. Evolving and growing in our spirits and our hearts. Becoming wiser. Open up just a little bit more. Opening up the palms, stretching the hand bones open a little bit more. Spread the toes open. And radiate just a little bit more sunshine. A little more warmth to all who gather here. Brush up on the back of your neck and feel a little extra buoyancy. A little extra space. And we're going to reach out as much as we can and take the arms up. Let the palms join, connect overhead, and just rejoice, open through the heart. And let's begin with soft knees and just easy forward bend. Let the weight of your shoulders to relax your body over a little more. And very slowly and comfortably rise. Inhale, drawing up through the feet, through the spine, the heart and arms. And let's bring arms to sides this time. And let the palms touch the legs. Just make that touch and connection. So let us open up just a little bit more. Drawing up a little bit more height. Lift the heels. Relax the heels. Again, lift the heels and release the heels. Dive to a forward bend. Shake your head out. And shake your head out again. Let's go ahead and just lift halfway by finding the length of the spine, offering the energy of the heart forward. And as you exhale, go ahead and fold and let the weight of the arms, elbows, and hands bring a little extra traction to your spine. Rock maybe a little right and left. And let us step back to downward facing dog. So as you plant your hands down, step your feet back. Let's begin with feet about hip distance apart. Maybe a little bit more. The fingers are forward towards the short end of the mat. And try to make an equal distance between the hands. And think of the energy pressing into the inner edges of the palms towards the thumb and the index finger. Lift and lower your heels, following your breath. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. The knees can always be bent. So make this and every pose in today's practice comfortable for your body today. Shake your head out again, so we're always reminding our head and neck to be comfortable. Let's inhale and slowly, very slowly lower the knees. So all while awakening here in the core of the body, and exhale, devotional pose. Go ahead and bring the hips back. I'm having some tenderness in my knee, so I'm moving slowly here. All right, relax behind the knees and the hips and the lower back. And go ahead and let your forehead rest down on the back of your hands, on the mat, on a block, but somehow relax the weight of your head. And I want you to really think of relaxing any concerns, any tensions in the mind, the body. And let this physical pose of resting the weight of your head help to release and to surrender. Relax somewhere else in the body, in the joints of the shoulders, of the knees, of the hips. Breathe into the back, into the kidneys. And as we rise next, we're going to lead with the middle back. So go ahead and plant the hands, but keep the spine opening up towards cat pose. And press all the way into cat pose. Press into the hands. Draw the navel in. And now some easy opening and freedom here through the heart. Feel as though the chest is reaching forward through the upper arms. And as you exhale, go ahead and press into the earth and round. So we're going to move just easy through this. First through cat-cow postures. Maybe work through the shoulders in some circles here. And let's move the spine in a lateral pose parallel to the floor. So a C pose. So swivel your feet over to the right. Turn back and look towards the right hip and squeeze the right hip and shoulder together. And then inhale forward. Go ahead and flip your heels and feet over to the left. Bring the left hip and shoulder together. Turn back and look at the feet. Inhale forward, create length. Feet to the right, look around to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Good. So go ahead and look inside your lower back, into the side waist, and see what feels like a little extra freedom here. A little extra breath into the sides. All right, let's come back to center, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and lift. Go ahead and bend and straighten your arms a few times. Just getting a little more warmth here through the arms, a little warming up. And slowly let's bring the feet all the way to the top of the mat, up between the hands. So the toes and the fingers are pointing the same direction. Inhale, lift halfway, and then exhale and fold. Okay, so look down at the feet, spread the toes. We're gonna inhale, rise up. Rising up like all of the spring plants. And we're gonna bring the hands to a prayer mudra in front of the heart. The shoulders roll back. Let the space across the heart open. Feeling receptive and ready for this time. Let's inhale, drawing up and back. Let's bring the thumbs to the third eye and continue to forward fold as you bring some awareness looking inside the body. See how you're feeling today. We're going to release the hands and lift halfway. Step the right foot back, just easy lunge. But go ahead and exhale through the mouth as you sink into the lunge. Rock forward and back a little bit, kind of working the back, heel and toes. And we'll go ahead and step the left foot back. So feel free to lower to the knees anytime. We're going to rock forward just a little bit on the toes and slowly lower. So let's begin with extending the arms. And I don't know if you can see my feet and my toes, but the fingers are looking like little teepees. And we're keeping the fingertips on the floor, but the arms are straight. Go ahead and keep the toes on the floor, but lift the knees. So I'm going to go ahead and glide my hands forward now that you can see what the hands look like. Go ahead and lift the chest, but keep the toes and the fingertips down. But rely on them a little less. And feel the back awakening. Good. Go ahead and release. Just very easy, awakening the back. And we're going to awaken the belly. So let's inhale the hands and knees. Let's go ahead and crawl forward and change this up. So let's connect with the core at the beginning of our practice. So we're going to go ahead and come on back. this is just going to help to give us some stabilization. All right. Let's begin with legs straight and feet flexed. And upon the exhalation, let's draw the belly in, lift the tailbone and the shoulder blades. Good, reaching up towards the toes. Good, inhale and release. Exhale, draw the navel in. At the same time, you reach up towards the toes. Good, breathe easy. Go ahead and release, and then one more time. So we're really pressing the very top of the sacrum into the floor, the lower back into the floor, lifting the tailbone, lifting the shoulder blades, and drawing the navel in. Good, go ahead and release. So very fingertips just on the back of the head. Let's extend the left leg about 45 degrees, and we're gonna bring both elbows just gently towards the right knee. So there's no pulling on the head or neck. We're just focusing here on the belly. Lift the shoulder blades and go ahead and relax. Let's extend the right leg 45 degrees. Gently draw the navel in. Just heart towards the left knee. Mindful of your breath. Good, and release. Let's do both sides one more time. Straightening the left leg. Just giving a little bit of an angle there. Heart and elbows towards the right knee. Draw the navel in. Be mindful of your breath. So awakening here in the belly. Go ahead and release. Right leg straightens. Heart and elbows towards the left leg. Notice your breath. And release. Let's hug the knees in. And we're going to rock first left and right. Just getting a sense of rocking. Massage your back with the floor. And then we're going to rock forth and back. So go ahead and just cross over the ankles, rock back, and forth, and back and forth. So getting a little momentum. Follow your breath. Wonderful. Okay, so let's come up to a seated position. Let's come up to hands and knees. Downward dog. All right. And breathe in, walk to forward bend. All right, so spread the toes, lift halfway, exhale, fold and release, and we're gonna breathe to standing. All right, so let's join the palms overhead. And we'll exhale, bring hands into the heart, lifting up the body, lifting up the spirit just a little bit more. So ground through the heels, the inner and outer heel, across the ball of the foot. Lift the toes, go ahead and spread the toes, and we're gonna inhale up and back. Good, so a nice back bend to where you are comfortable. We're finding the arch from the upper spine. Good, building a little warmth, a little heat in the body with the back bends. Let's go ahead and dive to forward fold. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. This time we're gonna step the left leg back, just easy first lunge. Exhale out of the mouth and sink the pelvis. Stepping the right foot back next. So we're at the knees or the feet. Draw the navel in. We're gonna slowly lower. We're gonna glide to Sphinx pose. Now, as you offer the heart forward, go ahead and turn the palms up, and I'm gonna bend the right knee. So keep the pelvis and the thighs pressing downwards. Hear the sound of the breath. Trying now just to breathe in and out of the nose at this time. Good, go ahead and release. Other side, exhale, create a little more space. So I want you to think of the forearms pulling back towards the legs just to give a little bit more self-traction along the spine. So breathing in Ujjayi breath through the nose. Good, go ahead and release the other foot. Release the chest and down, head down. So let's bring the knees to touching, the hands under the shoulders, pull the belly in, press into the hands. Exhale, devotional. Exhale, exhale. So let's empty the lungs, the concerns. Inhale, hands to knees. Exhale, downward dog. Okay. Our hands and knees. All right. Inhale. Let's come forward. Let's look down at the feet. Connect and touch. Hands to feet. Lifting halfway. Bend the knees. Let's take the arms back and up. Let your head drop down. Shake your head out. And reach your arms up to the skies. So I want you to get a sense of sensation here as the arms go ahead and drain and feel what's going on in the head and the neck. Open the palms wide. Reach the fingers up. Let the belly soften. The back of the neck relax a little bit more. And we're heading to chair pose, Utkatasana. So we're going to let the fingertips just touch the floor. Where your fingertips are touching the floor and the knees are bent, keep your legs there at that angle. Go ahead and come up. Let's begin hands at heart. The knees are behind the toes, and the toes are wiggly. All right, the toes have freedom in them. Keeps easy on the knees. Lift and lower. Keep the spine straight, the heart offering forward. And press into the legs, into back bend. So drawing all the way up. Chest opener, arms. Pull the elbows back and down. Let us interlace the hands. Roll the shoulders back. Good, take a huge breath. Notice the strong stretch here, opening up through the heart a little bit more. All right, find your focal point, and we're going to shift the weight a little bit right and left. Right and left, just marching in place, just controlling balance, but also releasing any stiffness since we're in such a strong stretch here of the chest and shoulders. Playing through both feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive to forward bend. Lift the sit bones. Let the head relax. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, at the end of the exhalation, right foot steps back to lunge. Now let's go ahead and really give a nice sigh as you lower into your lunge. We're going to inhale and straighten the left leg until you feel a stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, lunge. We're going to continue this. Inhale, straighten the left leg until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten. So forehead to shin, head to knee pose. Exhale, lunge. Once again, inhale, straighten. Acknowledge the hamstring, say hello. Exhale, lunge. Step the left foot back into plank posture. As slowly as you can, lower. Maybe stop in chaturanga. Acknowledge chaturanga. And Sphinx pose. All right, so let's bend the right knee. Lift the chest. Pull the elbows back. Exhale, relax the nose and right toe. Coming in again, left foot. Inhale, pulling the forearms back. Freedom through the throat. Go ahead and turn your eyes up. Release nose and toes. Release down, hands into the shoulders. Draw the navel in. Push into hands and knees. Devotional pose. Keep the palms where they are, but stretch the hips back. So a little self-traction along the spine. Take a huge breath into the back of the lungs. Into the lower back lungs. Really guide and direct the breath and energy full throughout the breath, the lungs. Hands and knees, inhale. Draw the navel in. Downward dog, exhale. So let's bring the weight to the left foot, and we'll lift the right leg parallel to the floor. So let's pause here. If you would like to lift the leg up just a little bit more, you may, but keep the hips square. Feel the stretch along the left leg, and go ahead and step the right foot forward. So feel free to help the foot forward just a little bit so it's underneath the knee. And we can do one big step or lots of little steps, but bring the left foot all the way up to meet the right. Lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Take the arms back and up. Shake your head out. Good. Reach the arms open. Relax your head. Chair pose. Again, we're going to let the fingertips graze the floor. And we're going to draw the navel in. Come up. Exhale. Sink into the hips a little bit more. Inhale to back bend. Drawing up and open. Dive to forward fold. Good. Lifting halfway. Exhale fully. And then step the left foot back to lunge. Exhale, a dramatic exhalation into lunge. Inhale, straightening the right leg. So maybe the left hand is on a couple of blocks or some books or something, or even a chair. But we're going to inhale, straightening the right leg until our hamstring says hello and I'm waking up. And exhale into lunge, but make it dramatic through the breath. Inhale, get the energy moving here. Inhale. Exhale. Find that tiny pause between the inhalation and exhalation. Between the exhalation and the inhalation. And it's those tiny pauses and acknowledgments of stillness that we connect. The tiny pause. Good. Tiny pause in the hamstring stretch, head to knee pose. Exhale, lunge. Plank posture. All right. So drawing open here through the shoulder blades, through the kidneys. Rock forward, slowly lower. All right. So come to Sphinx pose or Cobra pose, wherever you're ready for in your next back bend. So just taking your time. If you're already ready for upward facing dog, go ahead, but listen to your body. Maybe you're in Sphinx pose. So let your breath move you through the evolution here of this practice, here of this back bend. So how's the back of your neck? How's your jaw? How's your breath? And we're going to control and lengthen, release. Good. Hands under the shoulders. Draw the navel in. Inhale. Keep the palms planted where they are. Stretch back into devotional. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. So this time the left leg is up. Start with parallel to the floor. You can lift it a little bit higher. If your body says that that's okay. Exhale, try to relax the right heel. Maybe take a little bit more length, a little more depth. And we'll inhale the left foot forward. So you can help the left foot forward. Exhale into lunge. Inhale, right foot forward. All right, so we're going to lift halfway. We're going to exhale, arms back and up. Shake your head out. Inhale the chair. So we're going to let the fingertips graze the floor. Draw the navel in, hands to heart. And then exhale, lift and lower here a little bit. All the while the toes are wiggly. Good. Into back bend, inhale. Drawing all the way up. Let's dive to forward bend. Good. So lift the sit bones as you forward fold. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. So we're going to come into a gentle revolved triangle. There's a lot going on in revolved triangle, Parivrtta Trikonasana. So you might want to have your hand a little bit elevated on a prop. But the hand and the left foot are about shoulder distance apart. And we're going to take the left hand to the lower back. All right. So already our left hamstring is saying hello. We're lifting the chest away from the left hip. The belly is drawing in. We're spiraling around. And breathe the left arm up. So let's move dynamically for a minute. Go ahead and exhale. Hook the left arm underneath the left leg. And inhale, reopen. So let's take some time here. Opening up, creating some length. Inhale, open. Stretch the arms to T. Exhale, gently hook the left arm underneath the left leg. And one more time, go ahead and draw up. Exhale, lower into lunge. Left foot steps back. Slowly lower your back bend. Inhale. So maybe that's Sphinx or Cobra or upward facing dog, but relax the shoulders down. Pull the elbows back. Freedom through the neck. And we're going to slowly lower. Okay, so to make coming back into devotional a little bit stronger, we're going to push back to knees, chest, chin. So the hips lift a little bit away from the floor. We're literally at knees, chest, and chin. And we're going to press, 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 keeping the chest low. Press into the hands all the way back to devotional. Wonderful. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Hips up. And weight to the left foot. Lift the right leg. Parallel to the floor, maybe a little bit more. Keep the arms strong and awake. Lengthen the upper arms. You can lift the right leg as high as you would like, as far as responsible, just as long as you're breathing deep, concentrating on the breath, and inhale the right foot forward. Exhale, dramatic exhalation into lunge, releases the hips. Inhale, left foot forward, and lift halfway. Good, exhale and fold, arms back and up. Shake the head out. Release a little bit more at the base of your skull. And inhale, up to chair, hands to heart. Okay, exhale, pulling the hips back. Knees are back again, behind the toes. Inhale, open through the heart, front and back. Make sure the spine is long. Good. Press firmly, grounded into the feet. Inhale the back bend. Good. Dive to forward fold, creating a little more length along the way. Inhale, lift, offering the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back to lunge. We're straightening the right leg, working towards Privita Trikonasana. Revolve triangle. So we're going to go ahead and anchor through the outer left foot. So my left foot's at about a 45-degree angle. My right toes are forward. My left hand is standing here underneath the left shoulder. And I am pulling my right sit bone back. So go ahead and open the heart towards the right. Hand begins at the hip. So as you do so, you'll feel a stretch awakening here through the outer hamstring, but also what's going on in the back foot. So think of the back foot really grounding through the back of the foot. I'm going to scoot this back so you can see my back foot. Okay, hopefully that'll do it. So the back foot is grounded and it's not coming away from the floor. All right. So let's take the right arm up. And so the right hip is pulling back. So let's move and warm up here. Hooking the right arm underneath the leg. Inhale, open. And exhale. Lengthen your inhalation. Lengthen the exhalation. Now this takes a lot of flexibility in the hip and the knee, so it's okay if your front leg is bent. It's perfectly fine. I want this to always be comfortable for you. So let's go ahead and bring the right hand back down to lunge, to plank posture. Slowly lower. And lift into your back bend. So maybe that's Sphinx, Cobra. Or maybe that's coming into an upward facing dog. Okay, so here we are. But we're gonna lower to release. Good. And the hands underneath the shoulders. You can move through table or through knees, chest, chin. Push, push, push into the hands to come back. Good. Lower your head. Relax deeply. And downward dog. Inhale, exhale, and the left leg comes up. Okay. I'm pretty close to the wall, so I've got my leg higher than parallel to the floor, but your leg can be however your hips are square. So let us breathe the left foot forward. A dramatic exhalation. Inhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. And exhale, fold. Take the arms up, shake your head out. Let the fingertips graze the floor. Find the bend of the knees. And draw the navel in, coming up. Dropping the jaw, exhale. Hips back. And inhale to back bend. Good, drawing up and back. Exhale, bringing hands to heart. So spread the toes. Ground through the heel, inner and outer, across the ball of the foot, inner and outer. And now press the great toe down into the mat. Try to lift the 4 little toes. As you press down through the great toe, ground through the outer heel. Try to hollow up for the very center of the foot, strengthening the arch. Good. Slowly lower the little toes. Inhale, up and back. Dive to forward bend. Good. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold deeply. Right foot steps back to lunge. And let's come up to warrior 2. So we're going to go ahead and windmill the right arm open. Left arm. Good, creating some space across the arms. Now feel the left leg. So if you need to check it, toes are straight forward, the knee is over the heel, and we're going to go ahead and take this into a dancing warrior. Just breathing open through the crescent of the left side. You can walk the right hand down as much as you would like, but feel the heart reaching and opening up to the skies. Now be easy on the neck. If you need to look down at the back toe, go ahead. Keep the left leg strong, honoring forward progress here. And we're going to come into triangle pose, Trikonasana. So straighten arms and legs, and we're going to tip right over here at the right hip. Hand coming down. Reach across the arms. Exhale, really hinging that angle here of the right hip. Inhale, blossoming open through the heart. We're going to fold the side to lunge. Exhale. Good, and stepping back. Huge breaths. We're going to slowly lower. Inhale to back bend. Exhale, lengthen and lower. And go ahead and push back to downward or to devotional. I think I said a few left and rights wrong back there on my triangle, did I? I might have. Sorry about that. Inhale to hands and knees. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to take the right leg up. Try to relax the left heel. Taking right leg up, press into the hands. Exhaling, right foot forward. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Left foot inhales forward. Lifting halfway. Exhale, lift the sit bones to lower. Okay, so we're checking always the feet are parallel. Arms back and up. Spread the toes. Head is relaxed. Shake the back of the neck out. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Graze the floor. Come up and sit back. Wiggle the toes. Create length through the back of the neck. Connect into the heart. Press into the feet. into back bend, rejoicing up. Dive to a forward bend. Where can you create more length, more space? Lift halfway. Exhale, fold, left foot steps back. Warrior two is where we're headed. So we're gonna press strong through the right leg. So just do your opposite side, whatever you did opposite, if I said the wrong words the last time. So I want you to spread the toes, ground across the ball of the foot and the heel, and then drop the tops of the shoulders. Ground through the pelvis. Steady the gaze upon the drishti point and feel your strength and stability and focus. Feel your heart and your breath all working together. The mind, the strength of the body. Feel every inch of your body here. So a dancing warrior, you're going to drop the back hand and take the front arm up, reaching straight up. Create more length, more space, maybe tip back. Find where it's comfortable for your neck. Reach a little bit more. Trikonasana, arms and legs straight. We're going to tip right over at the right hip. So the hand down. Reach across the arms, reaching the hip back, reaching across. So feel from the inside the angle that you're hinging here at the hip. And we're going to fold the left side to lunge, stepping the right foot back, creating more length from heel to heart, and lowering your back bend, Sphinx or Cobra or upward facing dog. Where's the back of the neck? Round through the tops of the feet. Lengthen and release. Hands move under the shoulders. Through knees, chest, chin, or table pose, we're going to come back to devotional. Reach through the sit bones, through the fingertips, but heart and head relaxing deeply. Breathing to downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the navel in. Open up through the back. Stable through the right foot. We're going to lift the left leg. Ground through the hands equally. Don't forget the inner edges of the palms. Full square of the palm grounded. Breathing left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, lunge. Inhaling, other foot forward, meeting at the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale, fold, hug into the legs. So while you're here, let's bend the knees. Bend the knees, wrap your arms around the legs, hold onto your arms, and we're going to straighten at the legs while you hold and hug the legs. So notice where you feel that stretch. Is it in your hamstrings or your upper back, your lower back? Make sure it's a feel good stretch. Maybe the back of your neck can dangle a little bit more to gravity. Bend the knees. Bend the knees a little more. Release the arms. So slowly, back bend. Inhale. Press into the feet. Rising up, chest opener, arms, exhale, let the heart open. So let's think of the inner edges of the scapula really squeezing together. Now the very tips, the base of the shoulder blades. So interlace the hands with elbows deeply bent. Lift the chest, point the elbow points back, and straighten at the arms. All right, smooth and deepen your inhalation. Lengthen the exhalation as you lengthen the back of the neck and draw the shoulders away from the ears. Shift the weight right and left. All right, let's come into tree legs. All right, so stand on either foot first, your side, your favorite side. And this can be above or below the knee. But press equally your standing leg into the foot. If you're slipping, you can, on your clothing, you can kind of lift up the pant leg a little bit. Find your focal point, and then we're going to release the arms and let them balloon and blossom up. Open your fingers like branches, spreading the fingers as wide as you can. And from the upper arms, turn the palms back to open up across the shoulder. Rejoice up. Join the palms, reach and reach, and we'll bring hands to heart. Release the foot. If you need to shake that leg out, go ahead. But in the meanwhile, keep your focal point. Go ahead and find a new one. We're going to take the arms back and down. We don't have to go all the way to chest opener. We'll open up through the heart, through the arms, find our balance. Go ahead and hold on to something if you need to at home. Catching your balance. For a little bit more of a challenge, you can bring your arms really hugging into the ears. Find the balance, find the ease. And let us connect together here in our earthly forest. All the standing trees. All of us practicing the pose of the tree. Just reconnect. And breathe to release. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and take the arms forward and up and back and dive. Nice open heart to a forward fold. Hug into the legs. Let's step back to downward facing dog. Create a little bit more space. Wrap the scapula around to the armpit. So the shoulder blade around to the armpit. So it's the same feeling as if you could turn your palms up to the ceiling. That's what it would feel like. But we can't quite do that right now. All right. We're going to slowly come to table pose, but really take your time. Lowering into the knees. Wonderful. A huge breath. And let us journey to a seated position. And we're going to take the right leg out, a bit more than 45 degrees. Bring the left leg in, and we'll come around to the left into a twist. So this time I am doing opposite than you. So come around to your left knee, right hand to the left knee. Keep the right sit bone grounded. So we're going to inhale and open up, freedom through the spine. And exhale, we're going to come around into a twist. Now I want to exercise the eyes a little bit. So we're going to turn the eyes around to the left. I want you to look as far as you can see to the left. Open your eyes wide. And now let your eyes see everything along the way as you bring the chin over the sternum. Let them focus near and far. All the way around to the right. And then turn your eyes wide open and look as far as you can see around to the right. Take a deep breath. Ground the right sit bone. Press out the crown of the head. Open the eyes. Good. Turn the chin on top of the sternum. Turn up towards the brow. Take a huge breath. Look down towards the chin. Good. Close your eyes and rest. Now we're going to stretch here. We're going to drop the right shoulder towards the right leg. All right. So if it is comfortable, take your right forearm in front of the right leg. If that is way too far away, go ahead and bring the right hand on top of the leg. So I really want the chest to stay open. That's the whole point. So don't curl around right now, but the heart is open. Take the left arm up. And then gradually past the midline. Now some of you might be able to keep the heart open and bring the left hand all the way to the foot. Or keep it above the foot. But the heart is open. Now relax the neck. Find it where it just settles in here over towards the right shoulder. And keep a gentle energy out these fingertips. Exhaling as you allow the release, coming a little bit closer to the right leg. Where else can you relax into this depth? Good. Now keep your head here. Move your head almost last. We're going to pull the left elbow back. Pull the left elbow back. Now if you need to, let the right fingertips walk you up. And then take your right hand and bring your head up. Because that's a pretty deep stretch. Wonderful. All right, roll the shoulders a little bit. Keep the sit bones grounded. Extend the left leg, bring the right leg in. All right, sit tall in the sit bones, twist to the right. All right, shake your head out a little bit. Keep the left sit bone grounded. Draw the energy in through the base of the pelvis, the belly. Exhale into the twist. Let the chin continue to follow easily and your eyes easily follow around to the right. What is it you can see all the way around to the right? Open your eyes wide. Take a breath. Ground through the feet. Press out the crown of the head. All right, keep the twist here, only moving gradually the chin over the sternum. Let your eyes just see everything along the way. All the way around to the left. What can you see? Take a huge breath. Lengthen the spine. Good. Chin over the sternum. Turn the eyes up to the brow, to the third eye. Look within. How are you feeling? Good. Look down towards the chin. And close your eyes. All right, check in with your neck. All right, we're going to lean now and fall over towards the left leg. So the left hand comes over, either in front of the leg or on top of it. All right. So again, our goal is heart open. Heart is open. So breathe the right arm up. Maybe you stay here. So continue. You can gradually move past the midline, but don't go anywhere where you're concaving in the heart. We need hearts open. We need our heart and healing open to give and to receive. So relax the ear to shoulder. You can look down if that's better. Good. Where's the right hip? Go ahead and think about grounding it. Just thinking about grounding the right sit bone is going to bring a stretch. So maybe the hand comes to the foot. Maybe it's hovering above the foot. Maybe it's way back here. Doesn't matter. But does it feel good? Does it feel right? In and out breaths. So our inhalation might not be quite as deep, but control it. You can lengthen the exhalation. Relax the neck. Right arm moves first. Pull the right elbow back. Pull, pull, pull. Maybe the left finger's walking you up. Keep your head over to the side. Left hand helps your head up. All right. Roll the shoulders. Wonderful. So open up the backs of the ears. Lengthen your neck. Take a huge breath into the wings of the lungs. We're going to come to our back. So let's work our way to our back. We'll bring the right knee to the chest. and slowly glide the left heel straight. All right, so inhale, draw the knee in. Exhale, lift the shoulder blades to the knee. Press the lower back into the floor. And inhale, lengthen your head, bring your head back, and let the knee float up. So let's move a little bit deeper into the hips. Let's go ahead and take this right leg into a cradle. So walk your hands over to the right foot. Let the right knee turn out to the right, externally rotating through the leg. All right, so wherever your leg is, let that be. So wherever that is for you in your hips, just asking permission from your hip, but pull gently, grounding the elbows towards the lower side ribs. Stay awake through the left foot, press out standing through the left foot, out the crown of the head. All right, exhale the belly in. So we're going to lift. Okay, let's go ahead and support your leg here with the left hand. Maybe it's the left arm, but let's take our right hand and support the back of the head. All right, so let your one hand, whichever hand, one might feel more comfortable than the other, but I've got my left hand and my left arm supporting the leg. I've got my right hand supporting the neck. All right, pull the belly in, bend the left leg up a little bit, and let's lift the left leg. So this is towards the supine leg cradle, but we're supporting the neck. So I want you to inhale into the belly, and I want you to exhale, empty the belly, pulling it in towards the lower spine. All right, relax the chin, the throat, the neck again. Good, inhale into the belly, press out the left foot, exhale, pull the belly in, imprint the top of the sacrum into the mat, the lower back. We're going to release the left foot, the head, and the right arm and right leg. Let's breathe the left leg up. Hands to the left leg, slowly and controlled. Glide the right heel so the leg is straight. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, chest to knee. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, head to floor. Lengthen along the way. And exhale, let the knee float up. So now we're going to let the left knee flare out to the left, holding on to the left foot with both hands to begin with. All right, so I want you to stand through the right foot. The foot is flexed. Crown of the head is open. The shoulders are back and down. All right, so now you exhale the belly in, bringing that support in. So we're going to just let the right hand take over. You can just keep the right hand here wherever it is, supporting, holding the leg. I want it to be coming through the hips, and I'm going to go ahead and take my arm just a little bit further around so my left hand can support my head. All right, so think of the belly. So we've got support in the head and the neck, but we're stretching through the left hip, bend the right knee a little bit up, and then we're going to push out the heel. So the right leg is just hovering off the floor. We're going to inhale into the belly. We're going to exhale from the belly, press out the right heel, draw the navel in, lift the shoulder blades up. All right, keep grounded. Where's the root of this pose? The grounding through the lower back. The face is calm. Deepen the inhalation, lengthen the exhalation, lengthen the body. Good. Bend the knee, release the heel, release your head, and support the left leg. Go ahead and release the foot. And let's bring both legs up and rock a little bit side to side. So I need to stretch my quadriceps. You're welcome to do the same thing with me. So we're going to first begin towards a figure four stretch. Bring your left ankle to the right knee. Reach your left arm up. Lift as though you're coming up for a sit-up and take the right foot. All right, so pull the right foot towards the left hip. All right. So we're there. Now I want you to, we're gonna drop the right knee away from us. All right, dropping the right knee, and this left leg is coming around into a twist. All right, so there's our quadriceps stretch. Come all the way around, resting the left knee on the floor or a pillow or a prop. Scoot the right shoulder blade out. All right, so now we're in a twist with the left leg, and I still have a hold of my long foot. All right, so holding on to the lower foot, I'm going to open up my heart towards the skies, and the right hand can be at the left knee. My left hand's at the right foot. Lengthen the back of your neck. So we've got a lot going on here. We're stretching the quadricep, which alone is a strong muscle to stretch. So there's a lot going on with that. This is a nice twist. So again, support underneath the left knee if you need it. If you're not feeling a stretch in the quadricep, just scoot the knee back a little bit. Or pull the heel into the hip. That should do it. All right, so open up through the upper chest. Even, no congestion here between the spine and the shoulder blades. How's your head and neck? Let it relax. Which way does it feel natural to turn? The left ear towards the mat? Maybe the right ear towards the mat or the back of your head? How is your twist settling in? Can you find an element of surrender in the complexity of what's going on in the body? Slow the breath. Slow and lengthen the exhalation. All right. Lift as though you're coming up towards the sit-up. Release the long leg. We're going to bring the left knee into the chest as you roll back so that we're just coming out of that easy. All right, left knee is in the chest. Good. Bring the right leg in. All right. Rock side to side, massaging the back. Just working all that out. Other side. So the right ankle is coming to the left thigh towards a figure four stretch. Right arm coming up like a sit-up, and we're going to take the left foot, so the far away foot. Go ahead and pull it in towards the hip. All right. So we're going to, the far away knee is going to come down towards the floor, and we're going to twist with the upper leg. We're going to twist with the upper leg over to the left. Now along the way, you might find some congestion here. So scoot the shoulders over to the left. Scoot over to the left. So we've got equal space on either side of the spine between the shoulder blades. All right. So we've got a lot going on. Let's think of just the left leg. Scoot the left knee back a little bit. Hold onto the foot. Now if it's way too complex to do that, then and you just want to relax into this twist, I invite you to do what feels right. So maybe just twist with the right knee over to the left. But through everything that's going on, through the complexity of the pose, what's going on here in the physical, I want you to find the calm within it. Where can you relax inside the body? Where does this feel kind of weird? Make adjustments, create more space. Support where you can. Support, maybe bring your prop or pillow underneath the right knee now. How is your breath? Can you rock your head right and left? Where does it want to go? To the left, or maybe complete the twist to the right? How's the quadricep doing? Maybe pull it in a little bit more. So we're checking in with every inch of the body. How's the space between your eyebrows? Can you deepen your inhalation a little more? What happens at that tiny pause at the end of your exhalation? Can you lengthen that moment of stillness at the end of your exhalation? What happens in the corners of the body as you do so? One more breath. Good. Turn your nose up. Lift as though you're coming up for a sit-up. Release the foot slowly. And as you roll to your back, bring the right knee into the chest. So we want to come out easy. All right, rock right and left. Let's bring the left leg up. Massage in the back. Hug the knees in very close. So let's bring the feet down. And 3 times we're going to lift into bridge and lengthen the lumbar spine as we lower. Okay, so the feet are about hip distance. Feel them parallel, toes spread. And we're going to lift the tailbone, kind of rock along the sacrum, lift the lumbar spine, press into the feet, toes are relaxed. Lengthen through the knees. Bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the lower back and the sacrum, and draw the belly hand in and up towards the heart as the sacral hand extends and creates more length. Now allow your hands to exaggerate this as you lower, lengthening the lumbar spine, drawing the belly in. And again, press equally into the feet. Inhale, lift, belly hand, sacral hand. Lengthen through the tailbone, draw the belly in, and lengthen. One more time. Inhale, press straight down through the feet. Sacral hand extends towards the knees. I'm going to switch my hands so you can see. Belly hand drawing in, lengthening along the way. Bring your fingertips up behind your head. Let the fingertips pick up behind the base of your skull and gently pull along through the base of the skull. You'll be able to find some tender points in there if you massage a bit. But lengthen the base of the skull away from the shoulders and release. Take your arms down to your sides, your palms up, and then go ahead and rock just a little bit and let the shoulder blades move down the back. Good. If you need to re-lengthen your tailbone, go ahead. Release the right leg. Release the left leg. All right, here we are together in Shavasana. Breathe in your nose. And for a moment, breathe out your mouth. And let it all go. And give thanks. So feel the pull of gravity. Like a warm blanket. Hugging you and holding you. Relax into the earth, warm and heavy, and smooth across your body. Relax your whole back side, from the back of your head, every inch of your back, arms, legs, and heels into the earth. So there's no differentiation between the two. Now, as you continue to breathe in and out of your nose, tune into every subtle acknowledgement of the breath. Feeling the belly and the chest rise. Notice your pressure into the floor changes as you inhale and relaxes as you exhale. Upon every exhalation, relax your body again and again. Over and over, relax your eyes, forehead. Relax the crease between your nose and cheeks. Or soften the texture of your mouth. Drop the lower teeth away from the upper teeth to relax the tongue. And allow your head to weigh a little bit more as you relax back into your head. Where else can you let go? The layers of your body, layers of your mind, emotions, heart, the breath of each in synchronicity. Let the wave of the breath move through you, carrying away any debris. Anything unwanted, let it release. Now breathing in, inhaling through the soles of your feet. Letting the breath swirl up the legs, awakening the circulation and energy, the life force in your body. Through the spine, breathing. Through the arms and out the tips of every finger. Breathing up through the neck, out the eyes, out the crown of the head, opening through the throat, the mouth. And now let's go ahead and open the palms. Spread the fingers wide. Stretch the feet. Go ahead and practice a lion's breath. Extend the tongue out and open your eyes. And relax your palms, relax the jaw, and draw the belly in. Let your heel glide up, knee bend, and same with the other. Bring your knees into your chest, and shift over to your side. Feel the pull of gravity and how it affects your body as you change position to position. And as you roll into your hands and acknowledge that change, let your head be the last to rise. So sit tall. And a little bit taller. Get together and renewed. Refreshed and reconnected. thank you. Namaste. I appreciate you very much coming together for even a little bit, for the whole thing. I'm grateful. So I will see you again. If you can join me next Tuesday for sure. I'll probably change a little bit of the time on Monday. But leave a little note, leave a little comment. I appreciate knowing who appreciated the class and our time together. So have a wonderful, wonderful week. Namaste. Thank you so much again.